I really think that in relationships, man, I still think. I mean, I hate to do this with women, but a woman sometimes feel like you lost if you got a guy that ain't got it. Mm-hmm. I think that's a. I mean, I'm saying perception, but a woman literally feels like, hey, I didn't come here with no man that had no step down, like, and you really felt like you lost. But if you're not looking at it, because his character matters, that he loves you, he's not gonna cheat on you. You don't have to worry about him trying to hurt you.
Right.
His status may hurt you, but man, you looking at it like a loss. And I don't care if no lady say it. Lady, somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me right now, you meet a man, he ain't got no ends, none. Off rip, he need a ride. He want to use your car. I done been there.
Right.
And you pay for dinner tonight. We go $225. I mean, I'm working on something. I'm rapping, or I got a book deal I'm trying to work out. You know what I mean? And whatever. I'm just saying. I don't know if that's a loss.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's a loss, especially right now. Ain't no 2 for $25 available for you to partake. But I think also, you know, what we discussed in the past weeks is that during this time, you know, you see what really matters a lot more and what you're dependent on. So if a guy's status for you to be able to show that, hey, listen, you made it to a certain level of life, if that's what, you know, you see value in, fine, whatever. But during this time where everybody, you know, is on the same playing field, all that status and what shows your level of hierarchy over somebody else or how far you come, it don't really matter no more. So this is why this topic I think is so relevant, because right now it's so many things that make people feel like their loss, or excuse me, their wins are actually losses, you know, or they look like losses. And like I said, in the moment, when you're thinking about all the things that you're missing out on,
oh, no question about it, you feel like you lost,
right? I mean, don't nobody know that you're gonna spend $100 on Amazon because y'all in the house,
right?
Or $200-$300, you know, all the things that, you know. Oh, I got the red bottoms on. I'm gonna kill them when I step out. Like, ain't no step out right now,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So right. Whatever things or was your mark, I think it's got to change.
Yeah, I'm watching all kind of whack shows right now, and to me, as a man, well, I should be watching NBA playoffs right now. You know, other stuff. I'm sitting there watching Chicago PD, and you know, I'm watching all these who got shot shows with my wife. We spend a lot of time together, but the reality of it is, I feel like I'm straight losing. I feel like ain't no guy in the world been a buster like this. You know what I'm saying? But in the long run, I know the quality time, you know, is important. But man, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes losses do. I mean, sometimes you win in areas of your life and you feel like you're losing. You know what I mean? And so,
now I'm gonna tell you
that go back to that one thing you was talking about one time. It ain't always flex or chill, but that networking build. Sometimes you building and it just don't seem like it. You know what I mean? And so, and I think, especially during this quarantine, I've been saying this from jump, man. Hey, you know, work on yourself. But somebody's saying, man, I'm missing all this quarantine, babe. I could be having A, B, and C, blah, 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 you know, and so I totally believe most relationships split up or divorced today because they both got different definitions of what's wins and losses. I'm willing to stand on that.
Well, here's the thing, right? One of the things I wanted to touch on, because, you know, you understanding, you know, the lane of, you know, bail bondsmen and what, you know, things are happening right now from a standpoint of that. But when you told me how right now, at least, you know, the whole month of March, it was like a domestic violence case every day. Every day, like every day. You know what I'm saying? So
sometimes more than once.
Right. And so in my mind, I'm tripping off the fact that, like, now when you seeing so many things, that's like, man, I think of my own scenarios in my marriage where it's like when you have a disagreement with somebody that you love, but it gets so heated to the point where you like, man, you know what? Now, I've never been to the point of putting my hands on nobody, and especially not a woman, but I'm saying to myself, just in this mindset of wins looking like losses, I don't understand how a person, you know, feels that it's a win for you to do that, or it's a win for you to go to that level. But now we got to talk about it because, of course, it's happening. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying, and ladies, please hear me, I'm not comparing it to, it doesn't compare to a man putting his hand on a woman. I think it never should be done. But I feel sometimes when a woman feel like she giving a man the business, you know, this past week I've been kind of preaching about, it ain't what how you said, but I've been getting a lot of info and input and emails and calls about certain things I said. And I'm saying, I don't think it's okay to just, you know, disrespect a man and cuss him out and say, I was just mad. You lost.
Right. Now, if he was talking crazy.
Somebody like, at least I got it out.
No.
You know, at least you know how I feel now.
Nah, women say, well, I don't, I forgive, but I don't forget. And I bring it up because I don't forget. I forgave you, though.
I forgave you. I didn't forget what you did. But no, in the process of forgiveness, you're supposed to forget to hold that against me. Right. If you forgave me.
But I just got it's going to always come up. But I love you.
No,
but I forgave you.
Yeah.
Let me get off that. I'm just saying that, right now, when you told me that, it made me think about this time where you have, like I said, in a relationship, whether if you newly dating, whether you've been together, whether you're married 10 plus, how many decades, whatever the case is, you're going to have disagreement. You're going to have conflict. Right. But now, even just in the midst of arguments, it's one thing. Remember you asked the other day, it was like, hey, you ever been in a disagreement and it's almost like you got something on the tip of your tongue that if you let this go, you know what I mean? It's gunpowder. Yeah, it's gunpowder. It ain't even, it ain't got to go to a physical, level. But I'm just saying from a verbal standpoint, where ladies, I'm everybody. Let me see who watching right now. I see Nicole. I see Jack. I see Val on here. Regina. Shout out to y'all, everybody that's locked in every week, showing love. I gotta ask this question though, and I need one of y'all, if not all of y'all, to answer. Ladies. Kevin Hart even said it. He said, "Ladies, y'all see red. There is no finish line when it comes to a woman's anger. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You can be in court, you can be at the funeral, you can be at your mama's house, it can be on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter if it comes down to it. So I'm trying to figure out, ladies, why is it that you don't have no limit to where you can separate? You know what? I went too far.
Yeah.
I went too far.
Yeah. I'm potentially losing.
Right.
Yeah.
Because see, if a lot of times a woman losing, and y'all can probably, whatever, y'all put them comments, let me know how y'all feel, but a woman losing, look, she going to bag. But they talk about now the bag, I got to get the bag. A woman going to go in her bag and pull out from 2002.
And pull out that one.
See, cause remember in 98?
Yeah.
In 98, when we went by your mama house.
I ain't going that far. Last week, Negro, you know what I'm saying? She coming out. I thought we were through talking about that. No. It just,
I let it ride, but since you want to act funny, no, let's talk about it.
Yeah. That's how you going to be about it. That's their line. That's how you going to be about it.
But again,